What if the most dangerous thing you encounter today is on your dinner plate? Yes, you heard it right. Your meal, that symphony of flavors, textures, and aromas, could be harboring hidden dangers. We're not talking about the usual suspects like high cholesterol or sugar. We're delving into the realm of foods that, while seemingly benign, can pose serious health risks if not prepared or consumed correctly. From the ordinary to the exotic, these culinary hazards lurk in the most unexpected corners of your kitchen. Some of these foods are part of our daily diets, while others are rare delicacies enjoyed only on special occasions. Regardless, each one carries a unique risk, a potential danger that could transform a delightful dining experience into a life-threatening ordeal. So, whether you're an adventurous foodie or a cautious consumer, this is a journey you won't want to miss. Are you ready to embark on this culinary journey of danger? Buckle up, because we're starting with number 10. Number 10 on our list is a popular snack, the cashew. This familiar kidney-shaped nut is a favorite in trail mixes, salads, and nut butters. But have you ever wondered why you never find cashews sold in their shell like peanuts or pistachios? That's because the shell of the cashew houses a deadly secret. Raw cashews contain a toxic substance known as urushiol. This is the same irritant found in poison ivy, and in high amounts it can be fatal. The process of preparing cashews for consumption is a careful one. The nuts are harvested and then roasted at high temperatures to neutralize the toxin. The roasting process must be done outdoors, as the smoke can also be harmful if inhaled. So, the next time you're munching on these delicious nuts, take a moment to appreciate the journey they've made from the tree to your table. Next time you enjoy a handful of cashews, remember the danger that was once lurking in the shell. At number 9, we have a plant that is both a tasty treat and a silent assassin, rhubarb. Let's unravel this paradox. Rhubarb is a beloved ingredient in pies and desserts, its tart stalks adding a delightful zing. However, its leaves are a different story, containing dangerously high levels of oxalic acid. This acid, when ingested in large amounts, can lead to kidney failure and even death. Historically, instances of rhubarb leaf poisoning were quite common, often due to confusion between the edible stalks and the toxic leaves. During the First World War, Britain even faced a rhubarb leaf poisoning epidemic when the government encouraged citizens to eat the leaves due to food shortages, not knowing about the lethal oxalic acid. So, while the stalks of this plant make a deliciously tart addition to your crumble, the leaves are a no-go zone. So remember, when it comes to rhubarb, stick to the stalks. Our number 8 contender is a delicacy that's worth the risk for some, fugu, or pufferfish. This unique dish is a game of Russian roulette for your taste buds. The danger lies not in the fish's spiky exterior, but in the deadly tetrodotoxin found in its organs. This poison is up to 1,200 times more lethal than cyanide, and there's no known antidote. But what makes fugu truly fascinating is the rigorous training chefs in Japan undergo to prepare it. It's not just about culinary skills, it's a matter of life and death. Chefs train for at least 2 years, learning how to precisely remove the toxic parts without contaminating the edible flesh. Only after passing a stringent examination, they receive a license to serve this high-stakes delicacy. So, if you're feeling adventurous and decide to sample fugu, make sure you're placing your life in the hands of a licensed chef. After all, a delicious meal should never be your last. Number 7 on our list is the killer bean, the castor bean. Concealed within this seemingly harmless bean is a deadly toxin known as ricin. One of the most poisonous naturally occurring substances on Earth, ricin can cause severe health issues when ingested, inhaled, or injected. However, it's not all doom and gloom with the castor bean. When treated correctly, the bean loses its lethal quality. Through a process of heating and pressure, the deadly ricin is deactivated, rendering the bean safe for consumption in small amounts. But remember, it's crucial to leave this detoxification process to the professionals. Beyond its potential danger, the castor bean has found its place in various industries. It's used in the production of castor oil, which has medicinal properties, and is an ingredient in several cosmetics and skincare products. So there you have it, the castor bean, a killer turned savior. Despite the danger, The castor bean is utilized in medicine and cosmetics, a killer turned savior. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but its seeds may invite him back in. Our number 6 is apple seeds. Beautifully nestled in the heart of this favorite fruit, apple seeds hide a secret. They contain amygdalin, a compound that releases cyanide when it comes into contact with human digestive enzymes. While the trace amounts in a single apple's seeds won't harm you, consuming them in large quantities could be dangerous. Picture this. If you were to munch on the seeds of about 200 apples in one sitting, you'd be ingesting a lethal dose of cyanide. Historically, cyanide was used in both world wars as a chemical weapon, showcasing its deadly potential. But don't let this scare you away from apples. It's nearly impossible to accidentally consume enough seeds to cause harm, especially as they're usually discarded or pass through your system undigested. So the next time you bite into an apple, steer clear of the seeds. Number 5 on the list is a spice that adds warmth to our dishes but can turn chilly if overused. Nutmeg. This beloved holiday spice, often sprinkled over eggnog and pumpkin pie, harbors a dark secret. It contains a compound called myristicin, which in large amounts can produce hallucinations, nausea, and an impending sense of doom. This is not just folklore. The hallucinogenic properties of nutmeg have been known for centuries. In the Middle Ages, it was used as an abortifacient, and in the 18th century, it was a cheap alternative for those who couldn't afford other hallucinogens. However, before you think of nutmeg as an easy high, let's put things into perspective. You'd need to consume over 2 tablespoons, a far cry from the usual culinary pinch. And the results? Severe gastrointestinal reactions, intense nausea, and long-lasting stupor. Not to mention, it can take up to 6 hours for the effects to kick in. Nutmeg is a classic case of too much of a good thing being bad. At number 4, we have a staple in many diets that can turn on you if left unchecked: the humble potato. Quite surprising, isn't it? But let's peel back the layers to reveal the truth. You see, when potatoes are exposed to light or stored improperly, they develop a green color. This isn't a simple fashion statement, but a warning sign that they have started to produce solanine, a natural toxin that can cause nausea, headaches, and in extreme cases, even paralysis. The key to preventing this harmful transformation? Proper storage. Keep your potatoes in a cool, dark place to prevent them from getting a green makeover. And if you notice a potato turning green, don't try to cut off the green parts and eat the rest. The solanine spreads throughout the potato, making it unsafe to consume. So, next time you're sorting through your pantry, remember our two-faced friend. Remember, when your potatoes start turning green, it's time to throw them out. Number 3 on our list is a plant that's as deadly as it is beautiful: the belladonna, or deadly nightshade. This plant, with its glossy dark berries and soft bell-shaped flowers, hides a lethal secret. Every inch of it, from its roots to its berries, is loaded with potent toxins. One of these, atropine, has a long and grim history. It was a favorite among assassins and poisoners in the past. A small dose can cause hallucinations, while a larger one can lead to paralysis and even death. Historically, this plant has been used with sinister intentions. During the Renaissance, ladies would use the juice of the berries to dilate their pupils, a look considered attractive at the time, hence its Italian name, belladonna, meaning beautiful lady. But these beauty tricks were not without risk, as the toxic juice can cause blindness. Belladonna serves as a reminder that beauty can indeed be deadly. Our number 2 contender is a fungus among us, the death cap mushroom. This lethal little fungi is no laughing matter. Unlike its harmless, edible counterparts, the death cap contains a potent cocktail of toxins that can wreak havoc on your body. The danger lies not only in its toxicity, but also in its deceptively benign appearance. It can easily be mistaken for harmless varieties of mushrooms, making it a deadly surprise for the unsuspecting forager. The poison within the death cap, known as amatoxins, can cause severe liver and kidney damage, often leading to fatal consequences. Even a small bite can be lethal. The most insidious part? Symptoms often don't appear until 24 hours after ingestion, when the toxins have already infiltrated your system. Historically, this deadly mushroom has been responsible for the majority of mushroom poisoning deaths worldwide. When it comes to mushrooms, it's best to leave the foraging to the experts. And finally, the most dangerous food on our list, the stonefish. This seemingly ordinary sea creature is armed with 13 venomous spines, capable of delivering a sting that leads to excruciating pain, and in some cases, fatal consequences. The venom is a potent cocktail of proteins and toxins that can cause shock, paralysis, and even heart failure. But don't let this deter you from the culinary adventure that the stonefish offers. In the skilled hands of trained chefs, the stonefish transforms into a delicacy. The venom is neutralized through precise and careful preparation methods, which include removing the deadly spines and cooking the fish thoroughly. The end result is a dish that's not just safe to eat, but also incredibly tasty. It's a testament to the human spirit that we've turned something so dangerous into a source of gastronomical delight. This concludes our journey into the world of dangerous foods. Stay safe, and remember, sometimes danger can be delicious.